All right, what's up, reviewers? This is Smooth the Reviewer, and today I'm going to be talking about Spy Family. So, this is a series that when it came out was like very popular in the anime community. I mean, like it just blew up when Spy Family came out. I believe last year, a couple of years ago now. Yeah. And and I honestly enjoyed it when I was watching it. But then towards like the latter half, the series went a little bit downhill. But I'm not really here to talk about the first part. I'm here to talk about part two. Part two of Spy Family. I'm not gonna lie, it was so pointless. I'm I'm being so serious, guys. Like Spy Family Part 2 of season 1 was a complete like it wasn't a complete waste, but it just felt like so much stuff during Part 2 was just pointless and just filler for I felt like I mean I haven't seen Naruto, but that's what I kind of feel like. How people always say that there is so much filler in Naruto. I feel like most of this season, or all of it, most of it was pointless. Besides like a couple of like key moments, most of it was pointless. And you see here that I gave it a freaking out 5 out of 10. I was so close to putting this thing at bad, guys. I was this so close to putting this series as bad, but I gave it 5 because, like I just said, there are still some enjoyable moments in the season, like here and there, but those are for the most part far and few. I mean, shoot, and even you see the score here. Even though this score is like 8.29, the first part of the season got like 8.57, I think. So I think so. Fans even think that that part 2 was a little bit of a downgrade, but trust my anime list scores as much as you possibly want to or will. Anyways, I'm gonna actually go through which episodes, right, like here. I'm gonna actually like sort of like go through these episodes and like tell you like how it was kind of pointless. So this first episode, right? Oh yeah, that's right. This is because this is where we got to meet Bond, right? So in part 2, they got a dog. As you can, is Bond even here? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, we basically got Bond, and the part 2 starts off with basically this little sort of like teenage like sort of terrorist group or something. They want to kill like an important figure for the sake of their country, but it's in the middle. It's when like it happens during the middle of Anya, Yor, and Twilight when they're on like an outing together. So Twilight makes the excuse he has to go to the bathroom and like leaves them, and it just leads to this whole like slew of events like this. Yeah, this lasts until for a whole 3 episodes, and I guess that was kind of like an interesting way to start. Like I guess this wasn't really like a bad start. And then this next episode where Yor's like cooking, I did not really care that much for it, but I also understand that like this is to build like this episode was to build her character and like so she could learn the skill of cooking. She still sucks at it though, so I don't know, but she learned something. But then this one, hold on, 5 yeah, this one where like Anya tries to help Damien. This one ends up with him winning, but like they don't really go. Not that their relationship doesn't really improve that much after this. And then like this whole part right here, I remember this when like we were following Sylvia. That was also like kind of pointless because that didn't lead to nothing. And then especially like okay, and then Okay, look, the main thing I feel like was just pointless was basically this art with like Nightfall, because they go through this whole like underground tennis tournament, and if you've watched it, you know this whole arc right here. I think it ends on this one. This whole arc is a complete sort of waste of time. Because they're supposed to enter this tournament and win this underground tournament and win this painting that's supposed to have like some secret like information, but the information was just like this dude like this political figure or whatever, like it was just like a diary of him like talking about how much he loves his family or something. I don't even know. It was just like, bro, why did we even do all of that? And then hold on, this one, expelled, revenge at night. George learns that his family. Oh yeah, this one too. This one where like this kid inside Anya and like Damon and them's class, he tries to like get Damon expelled in the previous class by having his scores changed. But this episode was pretty much pointless too, because he ends up getting caught by Damien, and then like he explains like how his father's company is like being taken over, and like he might have to leave the school, but he doesn't have to because the Desmond family is helping his family. So there was no point of even having this whole episode of this sad goodbye for this kid when he just ends up staying. And then I didn't really like this General Hospital one either. Yeah, both of these two. Yeah, definitely these two, because this is just Anya like going around Twilight's workplace. Why am I blanking on his name? Lloyd. Yeah, there we go. Going around Lloyd's workplace, and I just did not care. I didn't care for this really, and I did not care for this like code. This code comes up in this part right here of this second half of this episode comes up in like the last one, but I'll get to that in a minute. But both of these didn't really care for at all either. What else was in here? Oh yeah, this okay. I guess I like this like Daybreak one. Yeah, this is because like I said, Daybreak is like the also like spy or whatever that tries to get Damien expelled, but Lloyd is there, and like they have a little funny moments together, so that was cool. And then we had this like oh yeah, this is where like Yuri tries to like coach Anya, but that's also pointless too, because Anya is kind of dumb and doesn't it doesn't really succeed. Well, I mean, she ended up like succeeding, like passing, but like, you know, as far as like studying, that doesn't really Anya and studying don't really go well together. So, what was this one? Roland Mother believes that Lloyd is replacing her. Becky takes. Oh, okay. This one was pointless too. I think this part of this episode was stupid, because Yor believes Lloyd is going to replace her with Fiona. They later have a talk. Lloyd reassures Yor, making it clear. I mean, this was like, I guess, a cool emotional moment, but like honestly, emotion was not really there all that much, to be honest, at least for me. And then I did like this second part where like Anya and Becky like go shopping together and they get closer. That was cool. This first part did not really care for. And basically, to kind of like get to the end of this video, the only thing that really mattered in this season that much was literally this final episode. Literally this final episode where Lloyd finally meets Damien's father, Donovan Desmond, and that's it. Like the interaction between Lloyd and Donovan was good. I definitely I liked this last episode. I liked like Lloyd confronting, sort of like not confronting him, but just like meeting him and having like a real talk with him, like a real discussion. I liked it. But other than that, most of everything else that happened in the season was just pointless. Not because like it's like we were doing like this is how the season felt. The whole season was just okay. We gotta do this thing, but turns out we actually didn't have to do that thing, and so nothing changes now. I guess nothing happens now. We're just gonna move on. So it just felt like just kind of like a waste. Like, it was just like, why, like, especially this tennis tournament, man. This is the arc I really want to emphasize. This tennis tournament, like, I was actually hyped, like, watching this, but for this tennis tournament to, like, lead to nothing was just disappointing. And I also think I'm not sure if it's I didn't see it when I was looking through this one. But I remember this one episode where, like, Yor had to, like, take Anya like left something at home, and then Yor had to, like, take it to her, and so we get this, like, parkour scene with Yor, but turns out her gym clothes. That's right, Anya forgot her gym clothes, but turns out it wasn't gym day, so Yor did not need to do all that. So it's just a lot of, like, just pointless stuff just happening and it's just like, can we get back to the other stuff now? Like, yes, like with this last episode, can we get back to, like, Lloyd, like, doing actual, like, spy stuff, and then can you actually do, like, assassin stuff? Because that is another, like, criticism. I think that's another, like, fair criticism, like, some people have. It's like, Yor does not do assassin stuff at all in this series. She did it like at the beginning, and that was pretty much it. She did not really do any assassin work throughout this entire part. And it's like, and it doesn't really make any sense, because it's spy family. Okay? Spy and family. I understand, like, okay, I understand that the series wants to, like, focus, it wants to, like, build up this, like, family dynamic and let them get closer, but I feel like it could just be better written to, like, actually have, like, to have more, like, complications, like, with Yor's assassin work and Lloyd's spy work. Granted, like, Lloyd's, like, spy work is definitely, like, more in the series than, like, Yor's assassin stuff, and they do, like, cause, like, problems, but not too many. I think, like, the Penguin one was definitely a problem. I also want to mention, like, so sort of like a funny thing is, like, I remember, like, Gigguk, if y'all know who that is, like, he's a popular, like, anime YouTuber too. I remember him, like, just hyping up, like, this, like, Spy X Family, like, part 2, especially while it was airing, and, like, he's always mentioning how it's just, like, kind of, like, something you could just turn on and, like, sort of, like, have, like, some wholesomeness, you know, and watch it. But I think he was definitely like, overhyping it a bit, man. Because, like, even Connor, because I remember this was an episode on, like, Trash It, even Connor was like, bro, when is Yor gonna actually do stuff? When is she actually going to do assassin stuff? That's literally, because, see, the thing is, it's also like, that was the hook, right? The hook of this series was, like, these 3 characters all have, like, live secret lives, and they have to keep it from the other 2. And it just feels like it just feels like Yor's secret identity is just not used at all, really. We don't see it, we hardly see it, and it's just completely, like, underutilized. Except until, like, this upcoming arc where I know, like, she's getting on the cruise ship and it's for a job. So, but that's season 2. We're talking about season 1, part 2, and I guess season 1 as a whole. Yeah. So, as for season 1, part 2, it was just bad. It was just pointless. It was average. I gave it a 5 out of 10. It was average. It was just an average standalone. It's average and mostly pointless. And so that's pretty much all I wanted to say about this series for now. Maybe I'll make a video once season 2 is over, because I think I am enjoying it so far, so maybe I'll make a video once it's over. Y'all can let me know if y'all want to see that in the comments, but I probably will make one, maybe not, who knows. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Hope you all enjoyed. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.